Well, yesterday was a very busy day for us out in the forest, which was nice. Oh, we're gonna get crazy today. I can see it. Cray day. Millie, come on, let's just walk. No play fighting. Oh my goodness. Her and Willow are just crazy. And everything she's doing to Willow right now is what Willow used to do to all the dogs last year. So, this wonderful adolescent. Come on, which way we going, Rock? Which way? Which way you want to go? Let's go this way. Willow, don't try to... You can't go one way. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm really winded, guys. I went out first with the weed whacker. And trimmed up what we left off. Millie, slow down. Whew. Huskies have a lot of energy. Okay, I'm gonna have to put you on a leash if you can't slow down a little bit. Slow down. Let's get Millie to slow down for a second. Okay, I know, it's exciting. Oh. Whew. Anyways, we did connect the trail. It's still a little bit rough because, and I'm going to give you the grand tour today. We came out, Scott had prepped the chainsaw and got it all ready, running. And then we got out there and the chainsaw said, yeah, no, I don't think so, not today, folks. So, I don't know. We should have a backup chainsaw. We do have two, but one's needs to be serviced. So, either we get these two serviced, but we need a bigger size as well. So, equipment. You always need equipment out here. That's going to be your biggest expense. And chainsaws are a must because we heat with wood. So that was the old trail. We kind of blocked that off because it went, as I thought, it's just too close to my neighbor's property line, which he is actually on the other end of his property, but still. And there's a trail that leads to the driveway. So I'd like to just avoid that. And this trail is really good. It's just extremely centered in the middle of the property, which is perfect because, come winter, snow gets deep and these guys can't really jet off. Like, those guys are right there. Jet off and check things out when the snow gets really deep. So this works out to almost, I think it's a kilometer from the cabin out. We did clean up down there because there's a nice little area we used to like to sit in the winter. And there's a little tiny forest that they can go in. And there's the old lunch camp area, which I don't know if we're going to still use that for lunch camp. We'll see. Because I have another area that I like better. Millie, you're the only one that stayed with me. Such a good girl. Here's Rocky. Come on, Willow. Oh. Well, I definitely got my workout in today. So, let me hold this phone this way. So, as you can see, this area is super nice. It's nice and open, nice and clear. We did a really good job here. But there wasn't a lot of scrub trees. The problem with the end of our trail was there's just a whole bunch of these little tiny trees that are very viney, and they kind of die and then new stuff grows off them and they get very tangly and they're hard to... Girls, can we stop? Millie, let's just walk. So they tend to get really tangly, and there was a lot of these red bush trees and a lot of pickers. I've been constantly kind of brushing these guys out. They get these little pickers on them. So after we walk, we got to get brushed out. This video will be longer, so it'll be on YouTube. So my dad will be happy. He likes when I put him on YouTube because he can watch it on TV. But I'm super pleased with this trail. I really, really like it. Only because this area is very cleared out. And I think this might be where we do our winter camping. As you can see, I set up trees. You want a treat? Want a little treaty? Oh, you standing here? Here you go. Good girl. Good girl. Good boy, Rocky. Sorry. You want one more, and then we're going to walk. Okay? The Milligans, Rocky, and the Willow. Okay. This is a little seating area. I was trying to figure out the easiest way to get to the other trail. I did start this way, and then it would have made it kind of smaller, and so why not make double the work? So here's where it gets a little bit rough, because actually my weed whacker died right here. When I was coming through here, it died right here, so I wasn't able to bring this grass down. And like I said, there's spots here where Scott really needs to come through with the chainsaw, especially because we plan on bringing the big sled through here and there's a lot of dead standing out here, so might as well collect some good firewood. And those are kind of the scrub trees there, but they get really thick back here in this spot, and it was like, it didn't matter. I kind of did a couple different trails to see the easiest route in, and this basically was it. But we'll go back in here with the weed whacker and clean this up again a little bit more. Nobody wants to see you poop on the trail, Willow. And yeah, it's coming along. I'm really happy with this trail, and super nice of Scott to help me cut this trail, because you know, he has a lot of stuff still to get done before winter, and using his time off to help me cut trails is really nice, considering, you know, it's just for me to walk with the dogs. But he will be able to take down some dead standing. There is quite a bit, like there's that, there's a tree right there, as you could see, just hanging on. So I'll take that one down. And there's actually some pretty nice spruces out here. So this has to be cleaned. This is all actually just dead. It broke. So we'll take that out of the trail. Gives the dog something to jump over. There's my little trail marker. I could actually take some of these down now, because you can see where it is. That one's stuck. I'll grab it later. I just don't want the birds taking it for their nest. So all this has to be cleared. So this is the rough area. As you can see, this is basically what it's like. Like, it's just a tangled mess, and it doesn't matter. It's just like a strip down our larger trail. In order to cut over, you just had to go through it somewhere. Hey girls, stop. Come on, Rocky. So yeah, this is where we gotta widen out. And like I said, once Scott's chainsaw is working, he'll be able to get in here and clear these all away. Even the ground's pretty rough here, because there was a lot of this, like punky wood, and just very uneven. Girls are wrestling again. Girls, come on. Willow. I had to give my dogs a talking to, so I had to stop the video. Those girls get going, and it's a little ridiculous. Rocky wants no part in it. He's totally serious in the forest. Right, Rocky? So yeah, this is pretty thick right here. Wouldn't be able to get the sled through here. But we're hoping maybe Wednesday we can come back out here. Because we got quite a bit to do. I think Friday we were going to pick up a load of wood and some more insulation for the bunkie. So, yeah. But so far, I'm like pretty happy with this trail. The dogs love it. And this isn't really that bad because they can go and check out stuff and a lot of smells. This area seems to have a lot of mice and stuff because it's thick. Some more stuff that has to be chainsawed down. Oh. What's going on, Rock? Those girls being crazy? Yeah. Yeah, they sure are. These guys were super good because we had to leave them quite a bit in the cabin while we came out here because I don't like running equipment while they're around us, especially weed whackers. And I have to get new gator blades. I pretty much destroyed them. But, you know, I was taking down like trees like this with them. Probably not really meant for that, but it was awesome. And look at how nice this trail is here. Just really great. Now, just when I get the treats out, to get close to home. Yeah, buddy. It's my lure to get Millie right back to the cabin. Although she'll probably still stop and swim in the pond. This is for at home. Treats at home. We gotta go home. Yeah. You guys can hang out in the yard and have your treats. Yes. Yes. All right. It's actually just a perfect loop. So then we'll hand up back and behind my dad's bunkie. And we can go either way. We can come this way and go around the other way. So, it's a nice trail. I wish all of it could be this open, but that'd be a lot of work. As long as we get through, and you guys know when I start walking in the wintertime, this trail kind of shrinks because I'm not going to clean all the snow enough for us to, you know, have too wide at least. There she goes, going for a swim. Guarantee it. Come on, Rock. Come on. Come on, Millie, you're going to have some treats. Let's go. The bribes. Yeah, we're going to go have treats. Yeah. Gonna go in the yard. Yesterday she went up to the mailbox again. And I just kind of went up there. She saw me and I just walked away and she followed me. So hopefully we don't get sidetracked today. They're soaking wet. Oh my goodness. Well, at least someone's enjoying the pond. Oh my god, I think Willow's gonna go in too. Oh my goodness. Those girls. Come on! Monkey see, monkey do, Rocky. Is that the girls? Come on! Nope, yard. Good job, Millie! Oh my goodness! Oh, she's not in yet. We're not out of the woods, people. Good girl! Yeah, you're a good girl too, Rocky. Come on, let's go inside, get our treats. Oh, come on, all the way in. Oh, good job. Oh, you took two, Rocky. Good job, Millie. Good job, Willow. And that's it, guys. Back in the yard, safe and sound.